I'm one shot on B. Got.
To your right, to your far right, to your far right. Nice.
Another one on top. One on top of me. On top of me. Ah! Let's go! All right, let's go over the top 5 fastest killing guns here in ranked play. These are some classes you guys should definitely check out if you're looking to get as many kills as possible and drop consistent wins. If you guys enjoy, make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn those post notifications. Now for the first task setup, we're taking a look at the good old TAC-56, a tried and true AR that's perfect for hardpoint, S&D, as well as control. Now for the class setup, we are going to start off with the rear grip, and we're going to select the demo clean shot grip to bump up that sprint to fire speed as well as aim down sight speed. Being able to be mobile and take people out at close range as well as long range is going to be key here in ranked play. You want a setup that can literally do it all. Now for the tuning, we are going to bump up the sprint to fire speed to -0.09 as well as the aim down sight speed at -0.68. Now we are going to rock a stock, and it's going to be the TV Cardinal stock, a fantastic attachment on the TAC-56 to increase that aim walking speed as well as sprint speed, but it's not going to destroy that long range capability. For the tuning on this attachment, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed at -1.01, and we're also going to adjust the aim down sight speed at -1.29. Now we are not running an optic because TAC-56 is perfect without one, and we are going to be jumping right over to the barrel, and we're going to be selecting the 17.5-inch Tundra Pro barrel to increase that damage range, hip fire accuracy, as well as bullet velocity. Remember, we want to have a class that can do literally everything: close range, medium range, as well as long ranges here. Now for the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim down sight speed to -0.10 as well as the aim walking speed at -0.40. We are not running a muzzle because these attachments are not going to help us out, and we need some other attachments instead. We are going to rock the Commando 4. This is going to be a little bit of a better option as the F-Type 56. This is going to be good because it's not going to go ahead and slow down this weapon's handling at close ranges, because remember, we want to have a setup that can do it all. So we're going to benefit from increased aim idle stability as well as recoil stabilization. And for the tuning, we are going to bump up that aim walking speed at -0.08, and we're also going to adjust that recoil stabilization here at +0.46. You guys can see we are rocking an ammunition type, which is going to be high velocity to increase that bullet velocity again, so we can take people out very easy at longer ranges, because we want to have a setup that can do everything. And for the tuning, we are going to bump up that bullet velocity at +7.26, and we're also going to adjust the damage range at +0.63. Now once you guys jump into the firing range, you're going to find out that this class setup has a quick ADS, 0 recoil, and it's also going to have a very fast time to kill. Man, the setup is going to be the X12. The attachments are going to be irrelevant, but you can just put on the Chroma Lima 6 as well as the XRK Luck 9. I just leave this by default because I pick up a VAZNEV or whatever SMG somebody is running. And we are rocking the stun grenade. I like to run Semtex here. You can run frag if you want. And for the class setup, perk goes, we are running double time bomb squad fast hands, and obviously the ultimate perk is going to be locked here. This is gonna be perfect for whether you're playing hardpoint, S&D, or control. I think a lot of you guys, including myself, love to play hardpoint the most. Now obviously for the field upgrade, we are going to rock Dead Silence. Now I rock Dead Silence instead of the trophy system for this reason alone. Everybody else is going to run the trophy system, and if you need to go ahead and flank a hill to get people out of it, popping Dead Silence is going to be a better option, because people in ranked play, best believe it, are using headsets and they are listening for footsteps. It's only going to be a 4v4 mode, so listening for footsteps is going to be something that's going to be happening. You don't want to get a flank messed up by having loud footsteps. That's going to be the TAC-56 setup, and I believe it's going to be one of the best in the entire game in ranked play. Now for step number 2, we're taking a look at the good old VAZNEV 9K. This weapon is amazing. I personally like the VAZNEV the most out of all these classes because it fits my playstyle. I like to run and gun. I like to go ahead and get in the hills. And if I have to, I can still use this weapon at longer ranges. Now for the VAZNEV, we are going to be rocking the True Tac grip here. This is going to be bumping up that sprint to fire speed as well as that aim down sight speed. And for the tuning, we are going to increase sprint to fire speed to -0.29 as well as that aim down sight speed at -0.94. Now for the stock, we have a brand new attachment here, the broadside FCT, perfect on the VAZNEV. Amazing, giving us that increased aiming stability, crouch movement speed, aim down sight speed, as well as sprint speed. Literally, they made a perfect stock for an SMG. For the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed some more at -2.01, and the aim down sight speed, we're going to slide this all the way down to -0.4. This is one of those weird attachments you can go ahead and slide it down and not feel any of the cons. Now, we're not running an optic. Obviously, the iron sights are going to be perfect. And we're not running a barrel as well because these are going to be slowing down the aim down sight speed, and we don't really want to do that, especially when the barrels are not going to be helping us out. This is going to be a running gun build, close range, but you can't use it at long range if you get in those engagements. Now for the muzzle, we are going to rock the Bruin Pendulum, perfect for that vertical as well as horizontal recoil control. And for the tuning, we are going to bump up that gun kick at +0.30 as well as the aim down sight speed at -0.59. And then finally, we are going to rock the underbarrel, which is going to be the FSS Shark Fin 90, just for that increased stability here. All pros, no cons. And for the tuning, we are going to increase the aim walking speed at -0.31, as well as the aim down sight speed at -0.21. Now, you guys can see, once it's up in the firing range, this weapon is going to have, again, a quick ADS, like it's lightning fast, and literally no recoil. Like this thing is, it does not move. Man, the setup, it's going to be the X12, again, same as the TAC 56, stun grenade, Simtex, and for the class setup we have on double time bomb squad, fast hands, obviously, ultimate is going to be locked with dead silence. Dead silence is going to be mandatory on the VAZNEV here because flanking the hill is what I love to do. Now, you guys can probably tell this is only a 4 attachment class setup because there really isn't any other attachments here that make sense to run. Some of them are restricted, if you didn't notice, here in ranked play. Now, for class number 3, we're taking a look at the ISO HEMLOCK. Look, y'all, this gun, it's a monster. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is going to be my second favorite weapon here in ranked play, man. The HEMLOCK, it gets the job done. If I'm in a hard lobby where my teammates aren't really doing much, I'm busting this bad boy out. Now, for the attachments, we are going to rock the Phantom Grip, increase sprint to fire speed, as well as aim down sight speed. And for the tuning, we are going to bump up that sprint to fire speed some more at -0.22 and more aim down sight speed at -0.77. For the stock, we're going to rock that RCOM S4. Again, a perfect stock for this weapon. Sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, as well as aim down sight speed. I mean, we can't get any more good news here. Now, for the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed at -1.08. And the aim down sight speed, we're going to go ahead and slide that all the way down at -4. For the optic, we have the Corona Mini Pro, the blue dot sight. Perfect here. Definitely a great attachment to rock on this long range rifle. For the tuning, we are going to bump up just the aim down sight speed. Again, a weird attachment all the way down at -0.3. Now for the barrel, we're going to rock the Fiedler T50. Great on the HEMLOCK. We're having increased damage range, full velocity, hip fire accuracy, as well as recoil control. You guys are going to love this. It is not going to move, and it's going to pack a punch. This is one of those weapons you want to go ahead and defend the hill. Pick them off before they get into it. Now for the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim down sight speed to -0.26, as well as more aim walking speed at -0.37. Now we're skipping over the muzzle here. This gun has no recoil, so we're not going to need it. And for the underbarrel, we are going to rock the F-TAC 56. On this class that are rocking the F-TAC 56, go ahead and completely smooth out that recoil pattern and literally make this weapon a laser beam. For the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed at -0.35 and aim down sight speed at -0.28. Going to the firing range, I mean, look at this, y'all. It's broken. Man, the setup is going to be the X12, same attachments, stun grenade, Simtex, and for the perks, double time bomb squad, fast hands, and obviously ultimate is locked and dead silence. Definitely give this a try. The HEMLOCK is a monster here. Look, man, if you don't have it unlocked, get it unlocked right now. For class setup before, we're taking a look at the LACHMANN sub. Now, the LACHMANN sub is definitely a fantastic submachine gun. It's going to be a little bit of off meta if you want to go ahead and use something different as opposed to the VAZNEV 9K. Definitely give the LACHMANN sub a try here. Now, for the rear grip, we are going to rock the LACHMANN TCG 10 for the increased recoil control. We need this on the submachine gun because this gun does have a little bit of kick, but it's going to be monstrous, literally monstrous at close ranges here. For the tuning, we are going to bump up the sprint to fire speed almost all the way down to negative 0.44 and the aim down sight speed at negative 0.58 here. Now for the stock, we are going to rock the FTAC mobile stock. This is going to be a great stock. We have increased aim stability, crouch movement speed, and definitely do not forget that aim down sight speed. Now I would rock the no stock, the stockless mod, but the recoil is going to get to you, and in ranked play, a lot of people are running VAZNEV, so we do not want to have a submachine gun that you might get outgunned at those medium ranges. For the tuning, we are going to bump up that aim walking speed to negative 2.09 and aim down sight speed at negative 3.87. We're not running an optic. Obviously, the iron sights are perfect. For the barrel, we are going to rock the L38 Falcon 226 millimeter, increase movement speed and aim down sight speed. We're going to bump up all of the close range attributes with the submachine gun. And for the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim down sight speed some more at negative 0.36, as well as the aim walking speed. We're going to slide this all the way down at negative 0.50. There's a lot of weird attachments here in these ranked play builds where you can just go ahead and slide it all the way down and not feel any of the cons. Now for the muzzle, we are going to rock the Bruin pendulum. We want to go ahead and control that recoil. Vertical and horizontal is going to be our best friend. And for the tuning, we are going to bump up that gun kick control at plus 0.27 and even more aim down sight speed at negative 0.77. And then finally, for the underbarrel, we are going to rock the FSS Shark Fin 90, again giving us smoother recoil control and no cons, which is going to be a huge positive on this submachine gun. For the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed at negative 0.22 and the aim down sight speed at negative 0.62. Up it in the firing range, we're going to be happy here because quick ADS and the recoil is going to be very, very controllable. Main of the build is going to be the X12. Again, same attachments, stun grenade, Simtex. We have on double time bomb squad, fast hands, as well as dead silence. And then finally, we have another off meta build here. We are going to check out the KASTOV 762. You guys can use this if you don't want to run the HEMLOCK or the TAC 56, even though the HEMLOCK is going to be, in my opinion, the best AR to run. If you want to mix it up a little bit, go ahead and throw this in the mix. For this weapon, we are going to rock the True Tac grip, sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, and for the tuning, we are going to bump up that sprint to fire speed at negative 0.19, as well as the aim down sight speed at negative 0.45. For the stock, we have that broadside FCT, another shared attachment on the KASTOV 762, brand new attachment as well, which is working out quite well with that crouch movement speed, sprint speed, aim down sight speed, and aiming stability. For the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed at negative 1.7, and we're also going to go ahead and bump up that aim down sight speed at negative 0.48. We are going to rock an optic here. Now, normally on the KASTOV variants, I don't run optics, but since it's going to be an AR and it's going to be a long range build, having that Cronin Mini Pro is going to be super helpful. So for the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim down sight speed to negative 2.90. Now we're going to jump to the barrel, and we are going to rock the IGK 406 millimeter barrel, a great attachment on this weapon, increasing your recoil control as well as bullet velocity. Now the CAS 10 would be a good option, but literally it's going to slow this weapon down to the point where it's not even worth using. So for the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim down sight speed to negative 0.23 and the aim walking speed at negative 0.45. We're not running a muzzle, but we are going to go ahead and run an underbarrel, and that's going to be the Commando foregrip this time with that aiming stability and recoil stabilization here. For the tuning, we are going to bump up the aim walking speed at negative 0.17 and aim down sight speed at negative 0.52. Let's go ahead and check this out, because in the firing range, we get a quick ADS, and we are going to have manageable recoil at those medium range engagements. Just a nice off meta build. And we have the X12. We also have on the stun grenade, Simtex, and obviously double time bomb squad, fast hands, and then we have on dead silence. These are going to be the top 5 fastest killing guns to use here in ranked play right now. Again, my 2 favorite setups are going to be the VAZNEV 9K, the 4 attachment build, as well as the ISO HEMLOCK. But you guys to go ahead and check out all these, and let me know down in the comment section how you guys do. If you guys tear it up, drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. It's been your boy Ears, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.